Hello, 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 hello. I don't know if this is loud and I don't know if you all can hear me. Let me see about changing the audio right quick. And I guess that should fix it. I'm not sure if it does. But hello. How are you all doing? I am back. Um, so little information here and there. My computer died. I don't know if I don't know if I said anything about this in the previous stream or something like that, but yeah, my computer is gone. So, gosh, I have to get a replacement for it. And I don't know when that's going to be, so I'm having to do all of my editing and stuff like that off of my phone and off of the Xbox itself. Um, Other than that, though, I do want to say, if you over here on the Twitch, over here viewing the stream through the Twitch, thank you so very much. If you enjoy this stream, throughout any and all of the events, um, that I participated in today, if you enjoy the stream, don't forget to hit that follow button, hit that notification button also to be notified when I am going live. Um, I post when I'm going live on my Instagram and stuff like that, but I'm still getting my Instagram together. I'm still trying to figure out how I want to post and how I want to bring content over there, as I'm always doing stuff for the YouTube and Twitch, and I'm going to be creating a Discord. Um, I'm going to be creating a Discord very soon, strictly for motorsport fans, racing. Not motorsport in a sense of this game motorsport, but just like people that actually want to have be a part of some great racing, fun racing. I'm not going to name what it's going to be, because I have a lot of ideas and I don't really want to put them ideas out there. But when I do finish that, it will be brought to you all's attention through the YouTube channel, through the Twitch channel, through the Instagram, and that Discord will be open. It's not going to be like open just so anybody can join, because we've been running into a lot of grip hackers and acceleration hackers. They think, I don't know if they think that I don't know that they're doing it, but I can hear and I can see. Also, too, I have a lot of history with racing a lot of people, so I very much well know who's doing it, and they know who they are themselves. So I'm got to figure out a way to keep that from happening, because that's annoying as hell. And just alone, um, okay, backed out. But through the streams that I have been joining of individuals who've been doing the racing with the community, we've ran, and they could attest to this, and they have videos up about it as well. They've been running into these people as well, um, just blatantly doing it, or even trying to fly under the radar as if it's not noticeable. I've been playing racing games for a long time, and especially this game for a minute now, and it's very easy to tell who's doing it. But yeah, I can't wait to get that Discord together. I'm still on the road to 500 subscribers. Right now we're at 232, 33 at the moment. So we are steadily running those numbers up. The videos have been doing great. The likes have been going up. If you enjoy the content over on the YouTube channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that follow button, subscribe button, hit that notification bell to be notified when content does drop over on the YouTube. There's going to be a lot of content coming. I was going to announce this on the community page, but I'm just going to announce it right now in this stream. I am no longer holding on any content that I have came up with. Everything is getting released at the moment that it is recorded. I don't want to hold on to anything anymore. I just want to push it out as fast as I possibly can. Not oversaturating the channel or oversaturating like just content, but I need to make room for ideas to flow, and I can't do that when I already have a lot of videos and a lot of content still in private that I'm basically trying to strategically put out in a certain manner. Like, I have a lot of shorts that are still private that haven't been pushed out, and I have a couple of more events that I have not pushed out as well, and I have not been streaming as I should because the laptop died and a whole bunch of other stuff, but we'll get into that when we get into that. Today, I know it is reset day, but there's not much really going on with this reset. I mean, other than in career mode, the new Porsche is here, and it is running rampant inside of multiplayer because they don't know what they're doing once again. And I'm sorry that I have to reiterate this time and time again. I'm pretty sure you all get the gist of it, but yeah, it's running rampant. I'm going to go for this car. I missed out on the Porsche GT4 RS. I hate fear of missing out type of content. They do this in Horizon 5. I don't know what makes them think that it's smart to do that in motorsport when this game needs all of the cars that it can possibly get. So I missed out on the GT4 RS. That sucked. So I kind of lost my touch with this game, or even wanting to deal with content in this. The fear of missing out, I don't want to be a part of that or being baited into continuously going after that type of content. But I am going to get this Porsche. I'm not going to use it in multiplayer. I'm going to nerf it and use it in private modes like I do this Lexus here. But yeah, I mean, I think that's about all of the announcements so far. Waiting on Erratic to set the the lobby back up so we can join this lobby. So we're just gonna sit here and wait on them. What else? Yeah, I mean, that's about it. That's about the only other new thing that's going on. It's just the Porsche is now the Porsche is now available for you to get your hands on. As far as this week's rotation of tracks, we are back at the Modern Factory Race Car Series. I've done this series. I'm not going to do it again. This is basically regurgitated content. They have not put anything new since this has been around. I think we got two things that was new, and that was the BMW inspired spec series and their version of a multi-class Daytona inspired spec series. Those were the only two things. Other than that, everything has been basically just passed around. Nürburgring still has not made its way into the rotation of tracks, so once again this community is being pacified by people who think that this community needs to be pacified. Brands Hatch, Grand Oak, I despise all fake tracks in this game. They're lifeless. We got Silverstone, we got Hockenheim, Mugello. So 4 out of the 5 tracks that I can see at the moment are really, really decent. We got an S-Class Racing. Probably not going to do that because I'm pretty sure there's something busted in S-Class. So, you know. And for this, we have, I don't even know what that car is. Have to look into that after the stream today because I'm pretty sure we're not going to pop into any of this. We normally do the Forza GT series. All of that is probably going to end up being subject to change once I get my Discord together. Because, like I said, I'm going to set this up for people who love racing and like different styles of racing. So I have to work out a lot of the tunes. I'm doing just the base tunes for a lot of the vehicles that'll be in here to basically make everything balance across the board. I'm going to have different divisions and things of that nature, and it's going to be a lot. But in the Discord, it'll have every and all of the information that you need to see and know. I don't know what track we're doing, so let's run a McLaren. I want to get this vehicle together. I thought that would do something, dropping that down, and it absolutely did nothing at all. Oh my god. I don't know. Not gonna touch that. Not gonna touch that either. I'm just basically throwing something together right now because I genuinely forgot what this had on it. Uh, oh gosh. This has to came from me cutting grass today. I'm gonna try this out. See what the car does in this race. And 27 laps. All right, I was just waiting on them to get it together. Guess we're getting more individuals in here. I'm gonna go and get something to drink because I feel like I'm about to keep coughing. But I will be right back. Alright, I am back. Seems like we're just sitting here at the moment, so we're probably gonna end up getting frame issues because of this. I'm not sure. I am not sure what we're waiting on here. What's up? How you doing? Hey, how you doing, Flashy? I am doing all right. Got a little cough going here, but other than that, I'm doing all right, man. I'm trying to get into some events right here. I guess we're waiting on a couple of more people at the moment. So I'm not sure. I don't really see anybody picking their vehicles, kind of just sitting here. So I'm completely confused on that front. Normally when we sit here this long, we end up, somehow I end up having frame issues. And I'm on console, so I don't really understand how that works. Yeah, so I'm not sure. Give some. Oh, appreciate it, man. I feel all right. It's just a cough. How to download my tunes? So here's the thing. Um, I at the moment I don't. At the moment, all of my tunes are private. Because I'm constantly racing against people who are fast, and so I'm normally my tunes are normally not done. They're not ever done really, because I'm always tweaking something on them. Now, what I'm probably gonna do, because you are one of the other individuals who've asked me about my tunes or if they're posted. I'm probably going to start releasing a lot of my tunes, but like a bass version of that tune. Where is that at the moment? Because I keep tweaking a lot of my tunes. Like, this game is always changing for some reason, and my tunes never feel like they do when I do them. I can get back on the game maybe 2 days later, and then the car feels like it doesn't want to turn within the. But the previous days, it was doing just fine. So, the only other way to really get a tune from me, I believe you can follow me on this game. You can follow a creator on this game, Right now, one of the tunes that I have up, if you're looking for a GT tune, is going to be the C7R. I think that's about the only one. All of my other tunes I'm constantly messing with. All of the rear to mid engine vehicles in the GT cars right now are being retuned. A lot of the front engine vehicles that I have are being retuned. Just trying to get them to a place where I don't have to touch my tunes anymore. And unfortunately, right now I'm not at that point. But if you search my name, whatever tunes that I have done, it'll pop up for you. You just have to go to the once you hit start. I can show you here. Once you go to tune car, you just hit setup manager, and you go to fine tune. Once you go to fine tune, you can search me up, and just hit the creator info button and hit follow creator once you see my gamer tag pop up, and you'll have them. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Because if you go through my streams, you'll see you can actually get the tunes that way as well. Because like I'm always toying around with the tunes throughout my streams. So whatever car that you're looking for a tune for, you can actually head to the YouTube channel too. Because streams over on Twitch disappear. They don't allow streams to stay up. So if you go over to my YouTube channel, it's the same as my gamer tag, and go through the streams. Both the streams with the red borders and the gold borders, you'll most likely find a tune in that stream that you're looking for. I normally cycle through them. Like I said, I'm always trying to perfect my tunes, so I'm never done with them. But yeah, in whatever car you're looking for a stream, especially in the GT Hopper, you'll find it over there. Oh, no problem at all, man. I hope you enjoy them. I base a lot of my tunes on real world, on cars, on these cars in the real world too. So I do a lot of watching and research, just looking and seeing how these cars perform and they maneuver, how the suspension works and stuff like that. So hopefully you like them. I hope they help you a great bit racing in those public lobbies and in the private lobbies if you end up in those as well. But I think we're about to start right now, so I'm about to focus up. I normally don't look at chat because it's on my phone to my right, so I'll still be talking, but I probably won't be able to see. But you know what, matter of fact, I can probably change this and put it right in front of me, right here, so that I can see what someone is typing. Hopefully we start, because we're gonna end up with frame issue here if we don't. Okay, what's going on now, man? Please, come on, bro. Please. I do not want frame issues. We don't need to keep going through this. We do this every day. Everybody should know the program already. There shouldn't be anybody who comes in these streams confused on how this works. Okay, this dude is lagging. Come on, get it ready. Gotta hold that line up. And the only reason why I took that because I know Erratic gives up the inside line a lot. So I just stayed on the outside. But we're catching up to pole. Right now, I cannot, oh gosh. I'm trying to figure out if I can notice anything that needs to be tweaked for this tune. I'm getting no mid-corner rotation around that corner. It's kind of just basically straightening itself out. So that tells me that I probably need to lets me know I probably need to increase the rear end, either the rear or front rebound. Something like that. Because I'm running 0 on my differential. And I'm still not getting that rotation. But I'm getting some. It's not a lot. I'm getting some. And on throttle rotation is a little bit too much. Work that out. Hello, pole position. Gosh. Right here, buddy. That corner always scares me. Overshot the corner. I would have let you recover that pole. I was gonna go wide. I wasn't gonna. I was gonna stay on the inside corner. I wasn't gonna cut you off like that. That's how you cause accidents. I need to work that out because that's slowing me down going through that corner like that. Of course, there's a Cadillac behind me. Why wouldn't it be? Two Cadillacs. Wow, this is a cute ass game. Well, since they're doing that, I'm gonna pull my Lexus out next race. Break my foot off in people's ass right quick, man. Come on now. I need you to keep your pace up if you're going to be in this car, because I'm not giving you anything. You're going to have to work. I'm not going to let you just slow me up, so when we get on the straights, you have a fighting chance at winning this. That's not how this works. Come on now. I need you to get it together. I don't like that one bit. Not waiting on you to get you gather yourself. It's hard to get by this car without making a mistake of just hitting it. It's kind of all over the place. There's the screw up. And once again, I'm taking the inside. I'll give you the inside. Just slow you down. Slammed to the wall, and that car recovered fast. So two issues that I'm seeing right now is that I'm having too much on throttle rotation at corner exit, and not enough off throttle rotation mid corner. Those are my two issues that I'm dealing with right now, and we're gonna try to work those out after this race. Want to have to drive a bit conservative, because this car behind me is just never going to leave me alone, because it's pretty, I mean, it has its right horsepower and stuff like that it has in real life, but the problem with that is that everything else doesn't. So it's kind of like it puts it in a place to where it's kind of I won't say busted or broken, I would say annoying. So in order to save my tires, we're gonna have to take our time here. And not risk myself ending up with a penalty, because when I do that, it's going to be the witch hunt for me. This game doesn't necessarily like me all that much. When I get penalized, I can literally, one of my tires can go off and I'm going to get a 2-second. That's just how it works. So he just made the mistake of getting in front of me, so now we're just going to draft and add pressure where we can. That way we can save our tires. He's lagging a bit. I'm going to check your message once I get on the straightaway here. I'm new to this sim racing, still learning, tuning, and driving without assist. Yeah, it's a lot. I would say this is. I'm not sure what other like racing games are out there. I know GT7 is one that leans, I would say, a bit more into it than this. This game, on the other hand, has a really big issue like that. But now he's getting away from me, so now we're gonna have to drive. So give me just a second before I can check your other message. Yeah, I can't check my stream at the moment because I'm screwing up. Does drafting reduce tire wear? It makes it easier on your tires. It doesn't, I wouldn't say that it necessarily like reduces it, but it does make it easy because you're not, I put it to you like, it's better than being drafted. Like if you're the one being drafted, then you end up getting aero wash, and then that aero wash basically upsets the balance of the car, and upsetting the balance of the car upsets your tires. Kind of how it plays out. So, I mean, if you're faster than someone and you kind of get that feeling that you are faster, but they are in a faster vehicle, you can take the route of just drafting it out if you want to pull more laps by saving your tires. You can. It definitely helps, but I got a lot of on-throttle rotation right there that I do not want. That's slowing me down around that corner. But it helps being able to just stay within draft. Because then you gain speed, you don't lose speed, and the driver in front of you has to deal with aero wash and the balance of their car being upset rather than you. So, yeah, it helps out a lot. But in the case of this right now, this isn't going to be one of those events because that Cadillac, I think the Cadillac has its original power, torque, and weight, whereas the McLaren is lacking the front tires. It doesn't have race brakes, and it weighs 3,000 pounds when in reality this car weighs 28. So it is also a car thing as well too. A lot of the mid-engine, rear-engine vehicles are pretty difficult to a certain extent in this game because they wasn't prepared for this game very great. They were kind of just tossed in here. So they deal with aero wash a bit insane, really. Kind of getting over that. But since they're using the Cadillac, I am going to bring my Lexus out next race and show the difference between what happens when you actually have a balanced car that uses its real power and its weight. Cadillac is an older GT car, so it really shouldn't even be having this type of effect in this game against newer versions of these cars, but patience and consistency wins racing. Speed helps you on the straights. And see, now we don't have to do as much because he has a 3.6 penalty. So now, he's more than likely going to be focused on trying to pull away from me rather than saving tires and things of that nature. So as long as he doesn't get another penalty, then he's good. But then that means that he has to be careful in the way that he drives. And, you know, we can kind of take advantage of this now. Only if he doesn't mess up and only if I don't mess up. But he still, it doesn't take away that he still has the straight line advantage on me, so. Because right now, I believe I'm getting frame issues because now my car isn't turning at all. Although my tires are dead, but they're in the yellow. But they kind of sort of feel like they're really, really bad. Yeah, my front tires aren't getting the rotation that it needs. All right, 16, that means we got 8 laps apiece. Another 8 will put me at 24, and then we're gonna go to soft tires. Or I could have went soft tires there and then went to mediums for the last one, but I'm gonna do triple medium then soft. Play it safe, because I'm not sure what tires that they're gonna use, so. You know. Now we got to play the catch-up game. Nobody's going to slow him down, so he is free to drive as fast as he wants. All right, let's try to use this to our advantage. And then there's the grass grabbing my tires. All right. Let's get it together. Let's get it together. See if we can pull off the podium win here. My plan is to get close enough to him to basically get into the slipstream, because then I can save my tires for another 8 laps. Then we do the last 4 laps on soft tires, which basically helps us because we ran a 122.5 on mediums right now, so picking up some some cornering stability right there. Trying to stay shy of all things that will give me a penalty. Touch the grass. I also got to remember the things that I need to tweak on this car. I don't need to forget that. I think my TV is up. Yeah, of course. Alright, we made our way back up here. 8 laps would have put us at 24. I think we're going to be able to get more than 24 laps out of these medium tires. And once we get in this draft here, we can probably save them a bit more. Felt like I was going to overshoot that turn, so I had to drop down to first. Alright, now we are in drafting territory, so let's see how many laps we can ride out doing this while keeping our tires good. I can see that he's sliding, So at least we know that his rear tires are probably gonna go. I have 6 more laps to do. It's either that or his tires. I'm going to pit when he pits. I'm going to use this strategy to the best of my ability. Because he's messing up now, and I think his tires are gone. I don't know what tires he's used. Yeah, he's sliding, so something is going bad. So we're going to use this against him. Not gonna go for the inside turn there on this go around. Just gonna hang out. Looks like we can get 2 extra laps out of these tires, which will put us in a good spot to go for soft tires. Because I know as far as cornering goes, I can outdo this Cadillac. It's lagging a bit. Yeah, it's getting worse. So I'm gonna pull back a bit because his car is lagging a little bit, and that can cause a really bad accident, which gives me a heavy penalty. So we're gonna hang back a little bit. As I say that, I pass. I don't know why he wanted to close the gap. He lost speed right there. 24, 25, we're good. Okay, now in order to give myself a bit of a gap here, since I know that his tires are going a little bit bad, including mine, I'm going to go on the attack right now. Because if I can get into the pit lanes faster than him, then I get soft tires, and then that's all she wrote. He's going to draft. Is he going to beat me here, though? And I am... I thought I was losing him. I'm losing him a little bit. He's staying out. His tires are bad, so he's probably going to try to pull this race out all the way. So, which means that he's probably on hard tires. 8 laps. That was the 8th lap. 6, 7. A couple of laps to go. He might actually do it, depending on how good his tires are. So there's pretty much the straightaways, so you know we gotta fight that. We'll see what happens. See what we can make this thing do. we got another broken Cadillac behind us. But we don't keep an eye on what's behind us. We pay attention to what's in front of us. She's also not going to get off on me. You are slowing me down, sir. This Cadillac is going to ruin this race for me. Yep, slowing me down. I appreciate this a lot. I really do. Can't thank you enough for this. It's so annoying. Having is just so annoying. You would think that a car with absolutely no aero package would do terrible, but in this game it's just fucking obnoxious. So what I'm about to do now is I'm about to start pulling out vehicles that are just absolutely absurd. That's another thing that's annoying about this game. All of the vehicles that aren't in the G that don't really belong in the GT, uh, that don't really belong in this playlist are This is what I mean. We play a game. We play a game where there's obvious outliers, and then when you voice your opinion, you get called a moron for it because somebody is butthurt that they feel like they can't use this or that. I'm not the only other person saying something about the cars. Now, if Erratic or anybody who does these private lobbies want to make it to where, okay, then let's just balance all of the cars. Then why? Just let's just make it balance across the board. It wouldn't be an issue. But to just say that they're not fast or they're not outliers, that's fucking ridiculous. But I'm the moron though. It's cool. I'm going to remember that. I'm going to definitely remember that. I never say anything too. That's the thing. Like I never say anything about the cars being this or that, but they're clear, it's just a clear outlier. I speak one time to say something about the car, and now all of a sudden I'm a moron. Okay. 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 That just pissed me off. I don't think I've ever disrespected anybody by calling them out of their name, but yeah, that's especially coming from a person like that. That's pretty fucked up. Yeah, that's pretty fucked up. If you ask me, that's really fucked up. We go straight to name calling. Cool. That is cool with me, bro. That is 100% cool with me. I'll be a moron for the remainder of my time playing with y'all. I like that. I like that a lot. We gonna put a pin in that one. That wasn't towards you, Flashy. I'm in a lobby with other people, and this was in another stream's um this is in another stream comment section. So did they remove yeah, they removed it. It's I believe it's still here though. It's here. So you can use it in private, but I think in multiplayer it's removed. This I think it's the only one that got removed. There's supposed to have been a lot of cars that got removed and put into a different category, but Yeah, but yeah, it's been removed. It's it's another one of those outlier cars. Like this car, I believe you can do like at a Kone while it was here, you can do like 110s, 109s. It's when people figured out how to tune it, you can get around the corners and stuff pretty fast. But it's like a track. It's I don't know if they've officially put this car out to race. I know that they were testing it in real life, but it's it's like a little track car. If anything, I think they're going to put this car with the if they haven't already done it. Yes, even the KTM was removed. Yeah, the GT2 KTM is another one. Um, to be honest, I don't know why a lot of these cars don't have their own categories because there's enough cars that race in their division already that they can have their own thing. Because the like this car, for instance, this car is like the Lambo. There's a Lamborghini. This car is also like the Porsche Cup cars. Um, so oddly enough, in this game, the MX-5 car that they use in real life to basically race, it's like when you get started into the when you get into racing in real life, a lot of people start there. They have their own division as well, and this car is one of those cars that has its own division, but it's been placed in here. But in this game, the MX-5 has its own division, but this car doesn't. The Trans Ams don't. The GT4s don't, even though it's two of them. And there's multiple cars in this game that are GT4 platform cars, so that they can have their own. But I don't know. It's kind of one of those things where they just kind of put it in here. But yeah, they removed them. They were pretty fast. The GT2 is pretty fast. I forget the only other vehicle that can actually run with it. Um, I forget which one it was though. GT2. Oh, never mind. It was the Ferrari. The only other car that can really run with it was the Ferrari. Um, but it's still in here. So they said they're supposed to be removing some other stuff too as well, but that's probably going to be maybe like 3 or 6 months away from now, because they that's kind of the time frame that they do stuff now. To be honest with you, that pissed me off so much. I normally don't take off. Like when I play Nords, I call it in Nords. When I race here at the Nürburgring, I normally like taking this time to like test myself, but I'm gonna fall to the back and just do my own thing, cause that the name calling thing is really like that really pissed me off, bro. So like I said, I never say anything about any car. People can use what they want to use. It's just one of those, and it's just annoying. And the one time I say something, they get their asshole twisted in a fucking knot, and then they go straight to disrespect as if I said something about them personally, but they took it personal and they said something about me personally. So, I mean, at this point, it's fuck all else. I don't do that. I'm too much of a respectable person to just do stuff like that. And that shit is ridiculous. It is just a game at the end of the day, but I don't like I play this because it is a hobby, and although to some sort of degree I do take it serious in terms of just competition and racing, but taking it as serious is to just complain when I take a loss. I lose against quite a bit of people. I'm consistent, but I take losses. But to just disrespect somebody by calling them out of their name all because you assume somebody said something like that, that's pretty much fucking ridiculous. The only car left to buy for me is the 2015 Porsche. Yeah. So the 2015 Porsche is actually pretty good. Um, it will run with the yeah, we just chill and say GG's. Yeah, I mean that's all I ever do, really. I don't really say much. Um, I don't really say much, and I stay from saying a lot because I deal with a lot racing in this lobby, just from the standpoint of being hit, but I don't voice that because I know that sets people off, and it's just I like staying away from drama and chaos and stuff like those things are rather like very annoying, so I stay away from it. Um, but that just showed me that yeah, that doesn't mean a fucking thing, because if somebody feels like they want to be disrespectful, they're just going to be disrespectful no matter if it's you saying something or not. So it's kind of like, it is what it is, to be honest. um I'm just gonna hang back in the Aston. I'm not gonna, because you can't say anything in this in this stream, it seems like. So I'm just gonna say hello. Whenever the stream does pop up, I'm just gonna say hello, get a stream, and I'm gonna just leave it at that. I'm not gonna say too much else. I'm gonna just leave that shit alone. I don't really have time for it. I'm not about to go back and forth with nobody over some bullshit when it's literally obvious. But I mean, it's up to them how they wanna take you voicing an opinion. So it is what it is. But we're gonna put that bullshit in the trash can because this is exactly where it belongs. But yeah, the 2015 Porsche is pretty good. It's really good off of the line. It has really good acceleration. That's also one that I need to retune. I've ran with the Viper in it. It's a pretty decent car. A lot of people don't like it because it's one of those cars that just been tossed to the wayside as if it's a garbage car, but really it's a good car. It was a really good car when it was racing in real life as well. Like it's really good actually. You know, Forza kind of pick and choose on what brand they really want to put a highlighter over. They don't really they don't really they don't really they don't really prioritize like balance and stuff. Can I add you on Xbox if that's okay? Yeah, you can add me. You'll probably catch me playing this here and there. Catch me in the lobby. Normally people who end up following me, I end up running into in the lobby anyway. Like, I race quite a bit in this division, but I would say it's about 50-50 when I am racing in multiplayer. Only because like some of the tracks I don't really vibe with. Like I like all of the real tracks, but all the fake tracks I don't really really mess with like that. And since I do a lot of tuning and prepping and making liveries and stuff like that, just being on the creative side of things, I don't most times, or 50% of the time, I'm not really like racing. But yeah, you can add me. That's fine. I don't know how many people have added me already, so I'm not sure if it'll go through. I didn't check the number of people who added me. But yeah, I'm gonna get into this race right here. I'm going to drop to the back and just focus up on running my race. hop back. Give as much space as I possibly can. And we're just gonna run. I'm gonna drive in cockpit view. I'm gonna have a little fun. The madness. Yeah, I'm always down to help people if they need help with tunes or just help understanding tune. I'm down to do that. It's always a little fun thing to do. Help out with tunes. car doesn't have much on it. I need to put some stuff on it. I wish I could use the Vantage. It even has a V8 in it. Wish I could use that version. think after the stream, I'm gonna make a livery for this car. It's the only one that I have not done a livery for. I'll make one for it. It's a bit dull of a vehicle. As far as sounds go, it doesn't really sound aggressive. I'm gonna try to make the most aggressive looking livery I possibly can for it. Something subtle. I don't want to do anything too extreme. Figure out what I might do to it. I like this track, man. I would like to go and see a real race one of these days. Maybe like the Spa event. Or a 24-hour event. Let me see how much the tickets run for. I think every stream that I do from this point on, I'm gonna start off with a lap of the Nürburgring. I think that'll be pretty fun. I want to get back into racing and the cabin view. Because at one point I was faster in cabin view than I was on the follow camera. I want to get back to a point, not to where like I'm faster in cabin view than I am on the follow camera, but at least get somewhat to the same level of consistency. I think racing in the cabin view is really, really fun, especially when you're racing different weather. In these streams, we don't really race in the rain or even at nighttime, to be honest with you, or if it's foggy or if there's some type of weather that that meshes well with a clear track. It's mostly always at noon, you know, peak temperatures and peak conditions for basically like tuning and just setting laps. I wasn't paying attention, but I probably switch it up and do like a different weather condition every time I race here, or maybe base it off of the weather that's around me in real life. I don't know. I haven't figured it out. Get some immersion before the stream. Immersion. Something flew in my nose. Ah. Also too, I might as well say it here as well. It's a bit into the stream. I was into the stream right now, just past 2 hours. Every livery that I create from this point on, I don't know if I said any of this in a previous stream, but every livery that I create, I'm not gonna hold on to it, because right now I'm holding on to about like 8 liveries. I am going to release those liveries. Well, I guess that's a part of the thing that I said in the beginning of the stream, where as far as content goes, I'm not going to hold on any more content. I'm just going to try to move as quickly as I possibly can to get the content out there. And that comes with a certain level of prioritizing and stuff like that, because doing shorts and doing events and streams and the Discord thing and all of this stuff takes a bit of time, but would have to think it'd be a little bit easy once I figure out a strategy how to go about doing everything. But yeah, I create a lot of like liveries. Because I usually do them in order by the day that I done them, because if you hear the commentary in the inside, in the inside of the video, I kind of, I don't know, to me, I kind of speak in a way that, that's like a telltale sign that it's been done. that it's been done at a certain date. I'm losing grip in the front tires for some reason, and we don't have tire wear thing on. Push the grass again, man. I wonder, I might start you. I have to pause the game right quick. I don't know what that sound was I just heard. That corner right there is a lot. Feels like there's like a hump on the inside of that corner that basically toss you to the left when trying to get as close as you can get to that curve. I don't know the power and torque fall off on this card either. I haven't been paying attention to it to figure out where I need to shift it. Ooh, oh. Going to have to probably wait to check. Jumping all over the place. Check. 7,000 RPM. That's my shit. I need to also see what's my torque funnel. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to see that. That's going down fast. I think it's like 5,700 or something like that. $7,057. That is 1,300. 1,300 and a half is 650. 650 from 7,000. That seems very smooth. would this be classified as like short shifting? I basically just took the RPM, the horsepower fall off, the RPM with a horsepower fall off, and the RPM with a torque fall off, and I just basically took that, subtracted, cut that in half, divided that by 2, and took that number and subtracted from the horsepower fall off. So with that, like shifting in the middle of maybe is it that how that works, where it's just like where the torque and the horsepower cross is the number that I'm shifting at by doing that. I don't know. I'm not sure. A little sideways there. Yep, I knew that was gonna mess it up.
Total time penalty is about 1.5
Wow, the
seconds.
penalty. It's my first one. But I was gonna leave out of here unscathed. By a penalty. Missing my shifts. Oh, missing my shifts. Missing my shifts. Missing my shifts. I will be back. I'm going to check and see on what this noise was. I am back. Let me put this coat on. Not sure I want to wait here. I don't know how long it's going to take for them to finish. Let me check something right quick. One time has stopped and the other one's is still going. I'm guessing that's because of the 65-second penalty. So they must have finished before them, but it's basically taking that number into consideration. I feel like I sound like I'm losing my voice again. Okay, there it goes. And then the other one's a 47, so All right, let me go back to the McLaren right quick. Um, the issue that I was having was on throttle, too much on throttle rotation at corner exit. At corner exit, what controls corner exit? I think that's bump. Not enough off throttle rotation mid corner. That's probably rebound because I'm running 0 on the deceleration. So I can get that one or two ways. I can either get that through the front rebound, but if I stiffen up the front rebound, it's going to give me initial turn in, but at turn exit, it's going to do the opposite. Braking, I feel like it's still traveling when I get on the brakes instead of stopping the car. But then when I get on the brakes harder, it ends up doing a bit much. So I'm going to swap these. I'm going to do this. And for the exit, we're going to do something like it was at 34. Well, now I might actually need to leave it there since I did this. Initial to mid corner. We'll just test something. We're gonna do that. I'll do something like that. test this out. Just sitting here at this point. Oh boy. I am hungry and I could really go for some Chipotle right now. Or at least cook it myself. I'm hearing footsteps. I did not even notice that sitting right there. This feels like an eternity. Almost dozed off there. I felt like I was in a damn Twilight Zone. I'm gonna drop to the back. If I'm not, I already started back there. If I'm not, I'm gonna pull over and start back there though. I raced this J. AR7J dude, I raced him and a couple of his teammates, him or her. Am I in the back? Nope, I am not. I'm pulling over. looks like we gotta back out for somebody. So sound muzzled for some reason. Other than that, I mean, the McLaren seems to be doing pretty good, especially on corner entry and just rotation. I know going around the carousel turn, it did not hold its line all that well, and I think that's more of a suspension geometry thing than it is anything else, because suspension geometry on the car is higher in the front than it is on the rear, so it's causing a certain level of understeer going around the corner than the rear is. Although the rear is already, I think the rear height is at a 5.1 and the front height is at a 3.5, so it should level itself out, but maybe I'm a bit higher than I think it is. I don't really know how to measure the suspension geometry anti roll center height. I'm not sure how the measurement goes with that on basically how much is actually raising the vehicle. There's no information there. There's only the number. There's only the number that you can basically manipulate, whether it be lower or higher, but it isn't really telling you how many inches is raising the inside tire or the raising the inside suspension up compared to where it's being compressed, or how much lower it's being compressed. So they're gonna ready up again. 300 years later. Oh boy. Let's see if we get some frame issues. I'm at the back. Negative, I'm not. I'm pulling over. Feels stable. real, bro, that curve does way more damage than it's supposed to be, bro. This game is ass beyond belief. I don't know what to do about that, though. Sick off. People don't really understand the importance of lane selection, or rather just not trying to cause an accident, really. Who is this? Car feels great with what I did to it. Doesn't feel like I'm getting a lot of on throttle rotation at the rear. It's pretty good. is great. Probably do some bit of tweaking here and there. And that's how you make a clean overtake right there. You don't pull inside of their lane. They got their space. And I just utilize the space that I've gathered. Nobody gets thrown off. No accidents. I got a little bit of a headache. It's fun driving couples. It's holding up pretty good. Need to figure out how to take that corner. Putting the power down at that corner is not too bad. it's really, really stable now. I don't, feels really good. Oh. I think that's a pretty good place to end the stream. Yeah, it's a pretty good place to end the stream. I'm probably going to be releasing a lot of these liveries that I've done. This is the newest one that I've done. It's based off of the brand new GT4. Not GT4. It's based off of the new M4, the 2024 M4 BMW M4 that they released on the side of the M4 GT4 version. So the livery is kind of based off of that. I couldn't do that. I wanted to duplicate and make the like the pillar like design that it has on it, but it's a bit difficult to do in this game for me, just based off of how creating liveries work in here. Plus I'm on console, so I can only be as accurate as I possibly can. I got like, I wasn't even halfway. I probably got about like 10% of the way done with it, but I couldn't get the shapes to basically do right, because at a certain point, like the closer you try to get them to line up with one another, it starts to veer off a bit, and then it adds this like fade. It adds like a fade to it. Which I didn't add myself, so it did it. So I just figured I would do something more of like the triangles. Plus for this car and its shape, it worked out pretty good. say it turned out pretty nicely. It's my first time doing this type of a design as well. I often saw a lot of people do these type of designs with the triangle or the box, and they basically have them different colors and stuff like that. But it's my first time actually trying something like this, and it worked out. It worked out a bit. But yeah, that's gonna be releasing this livery. But that's gonna be it for me. Um, that's gonna be it for me. I don't really have any other announcements or anything like that at the moment. Um, yeah, I'm kind of drawing blanks right now, so I'm not too sure. But other than that, I will catch you all in the next form of content, whether that be a stream of my own, a community racing with the community stream, an event, creating liveries, the shorts, um, or just racing you all in the public hopper, because I'm going to get back to starting to do some of that as well, because there's a lot of tracks that we don't race in here just based off of people not liking those tracks, and Magello is being one of them. I haven't raced at Magello in a long time, so I'm probably going to be rusty there, so I want to get an event in there, so we'll probably get to that sometime this week, maybe even tomorrow. Well, I guess I got one announcement. Tomorrow I'm probably going to be pushing out all of these liveries back to back, just to give myself a clean slate so that I can actually start making some more liveries. But yeah, that'll be it for me, man. I am pointed, and I will catch you all in the next one, man. Like always, keep racing fun, keep racing competitive, keep racing clean. Yeah, I'll catch y'all the next time, man. Peace. Thank you.